Hey, folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to our Wednesday live stream, where we are continuing our run of the Saucy Bernaise in Crusader Kings 3. Let's get the main screen turned on. Hi, everybody. Hope your week's been going well. Game on, Ontario Poker Stars? What? What? More giant baby making. Yeah! We got ourselves a giant wife. And we've made some gianty babies. Currently, our heir is Von Worskington, who is Herculean. Unfortunately, displacing his sister Finn McCool over here, who is also a very strong, robust lady over here. And she had been our heir until he was born. We got some interesting things. Hey, Quill, pre-order Chapter 2 of the game. What do you think about the DLC so far? Sort of all the people, all the YouTubers and everyone I was talking to, especially like when I was on the UK trip and I hadn't played it yet, and I was asking them what they were thinking of tours and tournaments. So Chapter 2 is a DLC pack that includes some cosmetics, the full expansion, and then 2 more things that are to come. So there, it's actually like if you're gonna get tours and tournaments, you probably want the Chapter 2 pack. Anyway, everyone like raved about it, and so far I feel like it's quite interesting. We've only dabbled a little bit in some of the activities, but it seems pretty good. It seems pretty solid as an expansion. There seems to be a lot of crunchy stuff going on here, which is quite exciting. So hopefully we'll see a little bit. Hashtag Rocket has an interesting question. Can you marry Finn off to your Duke? We're gonna look into that. In fact, I think we might look a little bit more grand than just the Duke, the Duck. So we'll see. Yeah, Q4 sent around Persia. Yeah. I can't remember what the third thing was, but the second thing, or the fourth thing, sorry, is, so the first thing is, like, cosmetics. Second thing is this, tours and tournaments. Third thing, I can't recall off the top of my head. Fourth thing, yeah, is a thing about Persia, which should be awesome. Will I finally be able to participate in the flying pig contest and the rock race? Sorry, Mr. Vile, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I tried to get all those first 5 episodes out ASAP so that people could catch up for this. I might not always be so quick, still have a crazy busy schedule today. Or, well, crazy schedule for like the last 3 weeks, in fact, and for the next week up ahead. Just released a video on the YubTubs for the Lamplighters League, which at the end of the video I actually called the League of Lamplighters, but luckily Paradox wasn't mad for that. It was a sponsored video for a game that is coming out soon. The actual release date hasn't been announced yet, but pretty soon. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. My build only has the tutorial, and I'm super pissed about that. Because when I got to the end of the tutorial the first time, I was itching to play more. It's basically like Indiana Jones meets XCOM, and I thought it was quite cool. So after the live stream, go and watch that video on the YouTube channel, and make sure to hit a like and click the link and all those things, because it'll be good, and Paradox will like me more, and that's, important. League of Lamplighters greater than League of Legends. Exactly. Busy schedule, full stop. Exactly. We actually, speaking of busy schedule, there's an extra live stream tomorrow. Tomorrow there's going to be a live stream on Thursday. We don't normally have one, but we're going to be live streaming Mechabellum, which is going to be going into early access tomorrow. That is a sponsored live stream. There'll also be a video coming up on YouTube. I will tell you this about Mechabellum. I've been playing the hell out of it. And I bugged Paradox to get me some extra codes so that I could play with some friends of mine. I did some. There's like a 2-player versus AI mode that I had tons of fun with 2 different friends. And last night, Tuesday nights is all my gaming night. It used to be like we'd get together in physical, real life with my friends and play D&D and board games. And when COVID started, we just went digital, and we've actually just not changed. We haven't gone back to physical. And the nice thing about it is it means in addition to still playing D&D and still playing digital versions of board games, we now play computer games. Well, I got them all the codes to Mechabellum, and that's what we played last night. And I thought, I'll try to see if I can get them to play, a game or 2, and then maybe we'll go and do some of our regular stuff. We played all night. Like, a game is only like 15, 20 minutes. And yeah, we did so many sessions, so I'm excited about that one. Mechabella, exactly, Metalbella, yeah. So anyway, there'll be a stream for that tomorrow. I'm hyped about it. It'll start at 2 p.m. Eastern time, same time this stream started. Saturday, there's actually looking like it's going to be something special on Saturday right now. Still working out some details, but it may be some multiplayer Crusader Kings 3 with some other YubTubers and Twitchers. Stay tuned for that. The start time on Saturday might be a little bit weird as well. So keep up to date on Twitter, on the Discord, or on the next stream command in chat once we get that updated. So some multiplayer CK3 maybe on Saturday. We'll see. Anyway, back to our game over here. Actually, sorry, just before we start, just so I can make a nice cut for our VODs here, some subs and resubs. We actually did get 2 new subs before the stream started. We have Dr. Sean, or as I like to say it, Dr. Cian. Sorry. Thank you very much for the sub, as well as Newinall with that Twitch Prime button as well. Don't let Jeff Bezos take that money. And we got some resubs as well, starting with Finn McCool. Despite the fact that you have been displaced as my heir, Finn McCool has resubbed for their 97th month. And then just after, Daedalus has resubbed for their 99th month. Thank you very much there. Fenris is at half a year. Mr. Cheels at 27 months. Night Shadows at 26 months. Snoop Johnny B is at 19. Baboon King is at 13 months. Exact Caramel. I kind of want a sweet. Actually, I want Dolce Leche now. Is at 11 months. Ewan Who's Army is 17 months. Capadonna's at 16. Rastislav's at 28 months. Bodum's at 71. Voodoo Lilium at 23. And just now, we've got Raidzor. Raider? I always like to pronounce it Raidzor. That's probably not how you go for it, but I don't know, it sounds fun to say it that way for me, so I'm going to keep doing it, at least for now, until you tell me to stop. Has resubbed as well. But did you? Please let us know about the laptop research. Oh, yeah, I think we're going to be going for the Legion 5. It's looking pretty good. Seems like a very, very, very good fit. So yeah, I'd asked a question on Twitter yesterday about recommendations for a gaming laptop. It's actually not for me. It's for someone else who might be in Twitch chat right now, who might need a new work laptop, because hers is literally held together by Gorilla Tape, and actually has been held together by Gorilla Tape for 4 or 5 years now. It's a whole thing. I mean, we make our technology last a long time here in Casa del Quill. A long time, but it is time. Someone who is essential, yes. There's someone essential to the channel who may need a new laptop. So yeah. How long is the stream going to be today? So we normally stream from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern time here on Mondays and Wednesdays. So 2-hour streams Mondays and Wednesdays. Again, 2-hour stream tomorrow is a bonus, and usually 4 hours on Saturday. All right. So this is our second live stream. We are playing here still as the Count of Bearn. I think when we started, we were 22. So we must have been playing for about 15 years. It makes sense, because we started in, what, 867? Math seems to check out. All right. Yeah, the tea and laptop fund. Yeah, I've actually thought of that. You know, I'm trying to be a little bit better with certain things. I'm like, should it really be the chocolate and whiskey fund? Maybe it should be like the Essentials bubble tea fund or something like that. But yeah, maybe the bubble tea and laptop fund. Those things are cheap, especially when we're looking at something. I mean, we don't need top end. We're not being ridiculous, but you do need something that'll clearly last at least 5 years or so, because we do like to make sure things will last. Yeah, so we're here, 37. We've been married to our awesome giant wife for quite some time. And in fact, we're in a great situation. We became friends. We later upgraded to lovers. And 39. So there's a chance we might get another baby. This came up last week, or last stream. CK3 fertility limit? Fertility age? 46 is the cutoff. It looks like they begin to lose fertility at 26, will quickly lose their birth fertility rate until it falls off at 46. And for men, it's they start to fall off at 36. Okay. So there's still a window for maybe another baby. For simplicity of inheritance, really not having another son would kind of be optimal. But if there is one, then it's going to be better for the drama llama. So we'll see how it goes. Boo, 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 boo. 3 kids is fine. Yeah. I mean, classically you do, heir and a spare, but we do have a partitioning succession, which means it would be an heir who gets Bearn and maybe Armagnac, and a spare who gets Comings over here, which we got just at the end of the stream. Now, so one of the things I hadn't realized when it was happening with because there had been some civil war within West Francia here. I mean, West Francia, but I don't know. I always pronounce it with a hard C, even though it's spelled this way, it would be a soft C, and it would be more like France. But when I think of the Franks, so I tend to say Francia. I think probably some people say Francia. So if I'm not saying it your preferred way, I apologize. But that's probably just going to still be that way, because I'm old and set in my ways. If you get Visigothic code, wait, what? If you get Visigothic codes from the Basque, you can give your heir anything. Is that what? Because I don't know. Is that what high partitioning succession law is? Because I think high partitioning is supposed to be like better from a min-max point of view than partitioning, but I don't know if there's a way to like just look at that. There you go. Oh, we actually have Confederate partition right now. Divide equally between your children. New titles may be created. Right, partition is the same, but won't create titles. High partition. High partition. The lion's share of your titles go to your player heir. The rest will be divided between your children. So it just weights it more towards my heir. It doesn't guarantee my heir will get everything. Okay. So high is just maybe a little stronger. So presumably if I had 3 sons, they'd probably each get a county currently. But with high partition, maybe my heir would still get 2, and then the second oldest would get 1? I don't know. 2 different sea sounds. Occitan. Okay. I mean, Occitan is how I would say it in French. Occitan. I just didn't know how the Anglo way would be. Although it's funny to me, Occitan, especially if I go with quite the more deeper Occitan kind of thing, that I think is probably more France French. It sounds very similar to Occitan to me. Occitan, Occitan. Occitan is like the Occident, like West, as opposed to the Orient. Sounds very similar to me. Okay, yeah. So independence. I hadn't noticed until people brought it up in the chat. I hadn't realized that my liege, or potentially his daddy, I don't know when it happened. Actually, they got their independence war. So Gascon and Toulouse are independent duchies, or I suppose they're petty kingdoms of West Francia. And does that change things for us? And in particular, people were saying, oh, marry your daughter to the Duke. What if I marry the daughter to some descendant of the King of France? Finn. Now, matrilineal is preferred, but even if we don't go matrilineal, can we see he's got a couple of sons over here? We could get an alliance. Oh, he's open to matrilineal as well. Well. So, presumably neither one of these are the heir, or they wouldn't be in the list. And part of me is like, well, I should go for the slightly closer in age, 14 and 16, compassionate son. That feels good. But the other part of me is like, but maybe the older one has slightly better chance at getting claims or something. He's still calm. The stammerer. Yeah, the king is the stammerer. Over here. He's got the stutter over here. We're not marrying him, but Louis the heir? Oh, well, yeah. No shit he won't accept. Why is this even an option? Oh, had it not refreshed? It hadn't refreshed. There we go. Okay. That's weird. Yeah, maybe an early access bug. If I just click a filter and then click back. Oh, wait. Hold on. It reset my the spouse choice over here. Maybe that's what I'm missing. Finn, matrilineal. No, they're still on the list. Well, he's less likely to not accept, but he's terrified of me. Oh my. I guess because of the dread. So it might still be worth doing a non-matrilineal marriage. For the purpose and alliance with the king. And then maybe I can get the king's backing to help me do some fighting over here. But yeah, there is scheme. Now, I can't scheme for a hook. I could, because I don't have that life thing. I could send my spy master over here to try to uncover secrets, although the odds of it hitting at all, and hitting the king in particular, might be tricky. Now, I just checked matrilineal with the younger son. The oldest son was like minus 1,000. The younger son is minus 100, but still not going to happen. Did you miss anything? We're just playing Marriage Simulator for now. I wonder, does he have, No, it'll be better, I think, if I do it this way again. Arrange marriage. Find, oh, this is another daughter, right. But my son, my 1-year-old. No, he doesn't have any daughters that we can do a betrothal with. That's too bad. Okay. I know it sucks for expanding our dynasty, but I think it's worth from an alliance point of view. There it is. Not willing that way. What about the second kid? Oh, stop resetting! Oh, the second son neither. Really? I mean, minus 80 marrying down. I mean, I get it. It doesn't... If we were a duke, it would probably work. But the count is probably just too low. Okay, well, then we will go and at least try to send the spy master. And yeah, she's really good, 23. And last episode, I nearly... So she's my lover. And we have 2 bastard children together, which I have not acknowledged as my children. And I was like, oh, I don't want to get any more kids with them. I should break up with her. And then people were like, I'm sorry, you're gonna break up with your 23 intrigue spy master lover? Like, right, maybe that's a terrible idea. Maybe that's a really bad idea. But we will go ahead and send her to Paris to find secrets. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and find out the king has done something very bad, and we can blackmail him for a hook, and then use that to get some sort of marriage. I still bet we couldn't do a matrilineal marriage to his heir, but we might be able to do it matrilineal to his second son, or at least get some sort of alliance marriage over there, because that would be really good to have you there. Meanwhile, maybe we should take a look at the situation in Toulouse, who's currently in a war over a county. Okay, so that's not a big deal. Oh, he's a child. No, they won't accept. Oh, this list refilters. Okay. My cousin. Cousin by blood? Probably, yeah. Yeah. Lordship. He's got claims. Kind of looking for an alliance right now, I think, more than anything else. And I'm not sure there's a lot. We might wait for her to mature. Interesting. He's an ambitious callous zealot with a frack ton of claims up in Britain, specifically in Wales. That's not a terrible idea, is it? Are you sure you want to marry someone so Welsh? I think this might be decent. They're very similar aged. You know, they won't get married until she turns 16. They'll be 16 and 19. It might not lead anywhere, but maybe. What are you going to do with all the sheep? Cavalry. All right, let's do that. We'll wait on everyone else. That's going to have to be okay. You know what? F it. I'm gonna do it. It's so weird. Asking my children for money. Ah. Influential vassal, you're gonna make me a chancellor. Alright, that's a good pick. My diplomacy's pretty good. Eugenics? Oh, the Bavalry? You people are terrible. Alright, so our income's not great, although a big part of it is we did just end a war. We're currently reloading our men-at-arms. As soon as this is capped out, they should go down in maintenance, and that should improve our monthly tick rate here. There we go. Yep, as expected. All right. Still not a fantastic to do. It is also going to help as the control grows here. We're still trying to work on controlling Armagnac. I've got my marshal over in Comminges over here, because right now it's pretty rough. That's what the popular opinion, offensive war. Okay, well, I didn't realize it was that offensive, but sure. We would still love to save up prestige if we could, because then we can do our hybrid culture thing, but it's going to take a while, apparently. Flock of sheep marines. Puts a new meaning on battering ram. Wow. Wow. All right, learning of secrets. It's not on the king. I still have another daughter. I mean, she's quite young, but there's still some possibilities of maybe some marriage shenaniganry over here. Okay. What are Duchy of Armagnac? Duchy of Armagnac. Yeah, I got 3. So yeah, if I had $250, I could create this duchy. All right, that's pretty good. Prestige Diplo lifestyle might help. That's an interesting point. +1 a month. That would be pretty substantial, actually. That's not a bad point. Although, because right now 10% more incomes, it's not that much more. It's something, but centralization's pretty sexy. Maybe we run this. You know, my instinct is always to go down the trees and to try to finish them off because the rewards are pretty good. We might go down August as well, pick up a few of those. Children receive 1 to 3 extra skill points. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Let's switch over to Majesty Focus for a little bit. Good call. Oh, I won't be able to because same level. Yeah, but maybe we can do something. My wife, Count Placentia, is with child, and I should be overjoyed. However, she's been acting strange, and I cannot shake the feeling something is wrong. It's hard to believe that she would betray me like this, but it could be that I'm not the father. Okay, we can look into this discreetly and have 94% chance to find the truth. God, what if she's cheating on me? Oh, my court physician died. Yeah, well, I can't really spend money to hire some rando either. It's gonna be you after all. Also, we should get a court tutor. I don't think we have a genius. Best we've got is you, and your learning's not that great. No, I don't think it's worth spending money on the court tutor. Suspicions laid to rest. She's a little cranky. Don't be a son. Don't be a son. Don't be a son. Shadows of Doubt? I have not. Espionage murder. While performing her duties as my spy master, Dolsa has uncovered a secret by Duke Ramnulf of Aquitaine. Schemed from the shadows to have a duke murdered. My God! You know what we should do? Oh, hello, prisoner. What's your deal, buddy? You want to do anything with you? I mean, I can't ransom you. I mean, I should just release you. Although it'll lose dread. I don't want to lose dread. We'll just get a hook. Maybe we can use you for something. Yeah, I know everything about her. Non-believer. Should just blackmail this guy maybe for money? Oh, he doesn't have any money. You don't have that much money either. You're in the court of the king.